Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
If you have your questions, you don't know what to do because nobody told you how the real world works, come talk to me, Aaron Clary, the world's only professional asshole at assholeconsulting.com. Should do a whole fucking video like that. Lose all my clients in one day. Alright. A young man writes, I'm contemplating quitting my job for the following reasons. Bad coworker told me straight up that they were interviewing for my replacement and then accused me of not testing my development work a week later. After I brought up both of these incidents to my boss's attention, the coworker came back to work after hours to confront me about it in front of another coworker who was there. Despite my insistence, we keep any discussion private. After berating me for an hour and refusing to answer any of my questions or concern, he inexplicably called for a truce, whereupon he started giving me the cold shoulder, and somehow rumors started spreading around the office about how I hate him. Okay, here's how you deal with coworkers. You shut them down. They're not your boss. They're not anything. You just basically say, why are you talking to me? I remember this happened one time. This is a good one. There was this guy, this banker. He was all pissed off because I didn't approve one of his loans. And he came into my office like, you didn't that. And what I did is I pulled out the org chart, the organization chart. I said, the line doesn't go down from you to me. It goes across, sideways. I say, don't tell me what to do. Get my boss to tell me what to do, but don't you tell me what to do. And, he didn't like that. Because, he was older, he had gray hair, and he was a baby boomer, so naturally he was better than me. But it was just great. I said, the line doesn't go down, it goes across. Mike. Oh, he's a funny fuck-up. I looked him up. That was hilarious. You want to see a banker that actually got fucked over in the end? That was the guy. So, yeah, you fumble the ball on this one. Like, you can't threaten them, you can't beat them up or anything like that. But you can just get in their face like, are you my boss? Then shut the fuck up. It's just, and then they go tattle on your boss, and your boss is like, what's this? He told me to shut up. He's always telling me what to do. And it's like, he's not my boss. You're my boss. I'll do what you say. This guy's just annoying me and harassing me. You go to HR, say, this guy's harassing me. Get him off my ass. 2, bad boss. Hired months after I started to propose a new CMS to replace the present one. Was very interested in my input and contributions to the new platform until he got his own person hired and decided that I would be best suited to improving, maintaining the present CMS with the promise of bringing me onto the new platform development last year, October. Yeah, 6 months later, this is standard boss bullshit. We're going to say X and we're going to do Y. 6 months later, I still haven't been reassigned to the new development yet for 2 of my subordinates, and the bad co-worker are presently working on the platform and have been doing so for months. Yeah, so they're out to get you. They don't like you. The boss doesn't like you. The boss has decided to go with this guy, and so, they're out to get you. Also confronted me about looking for job opportunities elsewhere. Damn recruiters. Why are the recruiters calling you at work? I mean, if the guy doesn't give you the job, give it back to him in his face. Overall, doesn't keep promises, misses project deadlines, terminates projects well underway at the suggestion of consultants, doesn't like to discuss implementation details once he's decided how he likes to do things, prefers toadies, etc. I haven't criticized him, and I thought he would at least protect me from my coworker, but he couldn't even bother to do that. Yeah, so you got a bad boss. Maybe even a spineless one. Bad project assignment. I haven't worked on a project I've been excited about in ages. Well, that's called work. Also, the projects I work on have low visibility to the company's stakeholders, and therefore there's little chance for recognition. In addition, because of all the new toys are being used for the new platform, I haven't learned anything new for the past 6 months, while everyone else seems to be picking up experience with newer technologies on the company's dime. Yeah, they definitely don't like you. You have done something to them, right or wrong, doesn't matter. They don't like you, and they're muscling you out. Bad corporate culture. First, my team has no control over its workflow with sales and management, often reworking our sprint after it has been decided upon. Second, the corporate infighting is also too much with my department and other departments squabbling over prices of the CMS platform, and my boss often bad-mouthing the other departments for not being on schedule. Third, there's no corporate confidentiality, since when a coworker I like put in his 2-week notice, almost everyone in the office knew about it. Finally, our platform release process is insane, with one guy controlling the whole process with an iron grip, despite the process being entirely automated and largely contributing nothing else to the team beyond a few sporadic moments. Frankly, I'm looking for another job, but I haven't had any long vacation in 6 years. This is my third job in the last 3 years, no hiatuses. And I might just need some time away from the work BS. What do you think I should do? Yeah, well, you should keep applying for a job. That's the only thing you can do. But, see, I have to be in there more. I'm more of the one, see, if you can get fired and collect unemployment, that'd be great. But then it'd go on your resume, and then you'd have to worry about that. But frankly, this sounds like a bullshit industry here. And CMS, I had to ask what it was. It was content management systems that's in the digital magazine industry. That just sounds like, frankly, a bunch of talentless hacks who they can be fun and exciting. And so you have a market that's flooded with everybody. It's not even the best or the people who are competent who are hired to do the job. But then the bosses, like pretty women, start getting more finicky and picky about what qualifications that they like. And it typically goes into manipulative and controlling things like, well, did you kiss the ring? Did you suck my dick? Did you kiss my ass? Do you believe with everything I say? No? Well, then you obviously aren't qualified for this job. Unfortunately, that's an increasing amount of jobs, which you millennials will find out quite soon. So, yeah, I would just go find another job, but it could be your industry. It just sounds like it's flooded. It doesn't sound like there's that much, it's that hard to get in. I could be wrong. Maybe you need a really high-level IT background to do this. But if it's just doing media and making websites and making ads, that's flooded with a bunch of assholes, frankly. And they all have the equal skill set. It's not like, hey, I'm the only one that knows Python programming here, and you should just shut the fuck up, boss, and do what I tell you. It just sounds like you're in a low-class environment. You're in a low-class job. You're in a low-class field. Getting another job, your fourth job in 4 years, which I totally understand. I understand. This won't solve the problem. I'm wondering if you're just going to go from one hot frying pan to the other because of the nature of the business you're in. So, I don't know, if you have a significant amount of money saved up, I just keep working this job, but totally mail it in. Totally don't work hard. Totally just, do whatever. If your coworker gets in your face again, just rip them apart. Your boss starts lecturing you about dumb shit, or he doesn't have it in on time, like, boss, where is this? You say, well, I can't work on it unless, you do your job. Just kind of do stuff like that, and you would get fired. Then you collect unemployment. Then you learn how to program Python, and then you don't have to deal with this bullshit ever again. You get to deal with whole new bullshit, but hopefully less of it than what you're doing. How long have you been looking? Frankly, I'm looking for another job. Oh, is it that hard to find another job? Can you find any other job? I mean, seriously, just go become a security guard. Go do something, just not this. But the biggest regret I have, of course, I probably would have never gotten jobs ever again, but the biggest regret I have is not ripping my bosses a new one. That's the biggest regret I have. Some of them I did after I quit, but I had a job lined up. Although one time I didn't, and then it resulted in this. This just sounds like bad all around, bad culture, bad project assignment, bad boss, bad coworkers, and they're not having you do anything. I mean, how vital are you to this outfit? Can you totally just leave the platform? You could be ballsy, say, I got another job. There's one way you could bluff, say, I got another job offer. I want to see what you guys are going to offer here. And say, well, you're going to put me on the new CMS. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to deal with that. And then you don't get unemployment, and then you take that other job. So, which you don't have. That'd be bluffing. But that'd be another way to consider. In other words, there's no good way out of this until you find yourself another job. But yeah, this is a ship that's gonna sink. It sounds like the exact same fucking corporate business bullshit. And yeah, but that's why I'm thinking you should probably get out of this field. Or at least become a consultant and just kind of advise from afar. And no, you're not my boss. You're a client. I'll fire you just as quickly as you fire me. But that's what I recommend doing, dude. So stay up. Keep applying for jobs all the time. Don't have the recruiters call you at work. Just send out those resumes, man. That's what I'd be doing. Best of luck. Toodles.